Oh. Oh. There you go. Hey there guys, so that's the end of the 4 weeks training plan with the artificial intelligence ChatGPT trying to get me faster over 5k, and I'm back at the track. Do the finish line run. Let's see if it actually worked. Okay, so maybe just to quickly recap, what was the idea behind this series of videos? Well, I wanted to see if ChatGPT, an artificial intelligence tool, would be able to come up with a training plan for me to make me quicker over 5k in the space of 4 weeks. I asked it to put together a training plan, and I followed that for the last month. And the idea being was today I was going to go out and see how much quicker I was compared to the baseline run I did 4 weeks ago of 20 minutes 13 seconds. One warm-up lap and I'm afraid it's a no-go here on the track. Abort mission. And I'm going to show you why. Here around this side, where I guess there's a little bit more shadow, well, it's not gonna work, especially not running at any speed here. So I need to regroup and rethink. Righty-ho, take two. This is a lot more promising now. As you can see, there's no snow here, so hopefully shouldn't need to explain why I want to do it on the track, but just for those of you who don't realize the reason, it's because I can be guaranteed of the distance here. I know all I need to do is run 12.5 laps and I've got my 5k. If it wasn't already clear, it's freezing today. It's around about 0, and I don't think I've ever done a warm-up in a ski jacket. But at least overheating on this run shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so that's the warm-up done. Not that I'm especially warm, but hey, we'll give it a go. Coming around here to the 200-meter start line, so I'll be able to go from here half a lap and then 12 full laps, and hopefully at the end of this I'll have beaten my time I set in the baseline of 20 minutes 13 seconds. Not sure how it's going to go. It's could have maybe wanted some better conditions, but anyway, I'll check back in hopefully just under 20 minutes time. There you go, 19:33. 40 seconds faster than 4 weeks ago. Oh man, I think I'm just going to cool down walking back to the car. I'm done. If you did like this series, this little experiment, please think about subscribing to the channel. I'm sure I'm going to come up with some other fun things to do, and whilst you're there, that's about giving this video a like. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so as I walk back to the car, I thought I wouldn't let you go yet. I thought I'd give you some thoughts on how this has gone and whether you could actually use something like ChatGPT or another artificial intelligence system to actually give you a training plan. Now, I've got two different views on this. I think if you are someone who's been training for a while, you don't want the outlay of a coach, you have a good feel for what works, what doesn't work, something like ChatGPT gives you a pretty good starting point, puts you together a plan really quickly. You put in your goals, you say what you want to do, how long, what's the event, and it should be able to spit you out something fairly close to a training plan. Now, on the other hand, if you're relatively new to sport, you're starting off, I'd probably not advise using something like this. And for the simple reason is it's not actually tracking how your workouts are going, and there's no real-time feedback, let's say, that you would get from a coach, someone who would look at the sessions after you've done them and tell you whether you've been going too hard for the prescribed effort or perhaps not even hard enough. And I think that's something here really that ChatGPT can't deal with. So I don't want to say this is a failed experiment, because I have been training now for a number of years with and without coaches. I have a good idea for what works, and I think the training plan that it gave me was pretty good. If I'd have built it myself, I'd have probably had and maybe an extra run in there per week. Here I had 4, and at times I felt like there was a little bit too much rest for something like a 5k target. But still, it wasn't bad. I was able to get a plan together in a matter of seconds, as you saw if you've watched that original video, and I'm able to adjust it myself, or if I miss a session, I can compensate perhaps with something else. Maybe you don't have time to go for a run of an evening, but easy run, but you can also do maybe just an easy bike if you use Zwift or something like that, or even go for a swim. Swimming's always good. Doesn't matter what you're training for. It keeps the muscles loose and doesn't put a lot of load on the body. Anyway, back to the car now, and I think I'm gonna go and warm up, and hopefully sometime soon I'll feel my toes again. Thanks for watching, guys.